The world of true crime often leaves us with questions that may never be answered, but few cases are as perplexing and tragic as the disappearance of Adam Hecht. In June 1989, this 24-year-old heir to a wealthy Beverly Hills family simply vanished, leaving behind a mystery that continues to baffle investigators and haunt those who knew him. Adam was not a typical missing person. He was the son of a prominent family, the child of an influential film producer, and by all accounts had access to every opportunity in life. Yet, in the years leading up to his disappearance, he became deeply entangled in relationships and circumstances that many believe contributed to his sudden vanishing. More than 3 decades later, his case remains unsolved, with theories ranging from foul play to voluntary disappearance. Adam Hecht was born into privilege. His father, Harold Hecht, was an Academy Award-winning film producer, while his mother, Martine, was known for her work in the arts. Adam grew up in Beverly Hills, attending private schools and living a life that many would envy. Friends described him as intelligent, gentle, and sensitive. Unlike many of his peers, Adam was not caught up in wealth or materialism. Instead, he gravitated toward spiritual exploration, philosophy, and a search for deeper meaning. During his early 20s, Adam began showing signs of becoming disillusioned with the trappings of wealth and privilege. He became fascinated with Eastern philosophies and spiritual movements, often retreating from the social world of Beverly Hills. His mother later said that Adam was searching for something greater, something beyond the world he had been raised in. It was during this period of searching that Adam met a man who would change the course of his life, an unlikely companion named Tony. Tony was a homeless man Adam encountered on the streets of Los Angeles. Unlike Adam, Tony lived a life of struggle and instability. But despite their differences, Adam struck up a friendship with him. He began bringing Tony into the Hecht family's Beverly Hills home, much to the concern of his parents. He gave him food, money, and shelter, and in many ways, treated him like a brother. Those who knew Adam said that he was drawn to Tony because of his unconventional lifestyle and freedom from societal expectations. Adam saw him as authentic in a way that wealth could never provide. However, others, including his family, worried that Tony was manipulative and took advantage of Adam's generosity. Adam's mother later revealed that she believed Tony had a strong, negative influence over her son, and that his presence coincided with Adam's growing withdrawal from family life. In the months leading up to his disappearance, Adam was becoming increasingly detached. Friends recalled him acting strangely, talking about death and reincarnation, and making cryptic comments about his future. His spiritual searching seemed to have taken a darker, more troubling turn. On June 7, 1989, Adam was last seen at his apartment in Los Angeles. His car, a black 1988 BMW, was later found abandoned in a rough neighborhood not far from his home. Inside were his wallet, identification, and personal belongings, items that would typically suggest that he had not intended to go far. There were no signs of a struggle, no note, and no clear explanation for why he left. When police began their investigation, Tony became a person of interest. He told authorities that he had last seen Adam the day he vanished but claimed to know nothing about his whereabouts. Police questioned him but never charged him with any crime, and over time, the trail went cold. The Hecht family, devastated by Adam's disappearance, pursued every possible lead. They hired private investigators, circulated missing person flyers, and followed tips that came in from across the country. Some reported seeing Adam in various locations, but none of these sightings were ever confirmed. Over the years, several theories have emerged about what may have happened to Adam Hecht. One possibility is foul play. Many believe that Tony or others in his circle may have harmed Adam, either intentionally or in the course of some conflict. Critics of this theory point out that there was never any physical evidence to support it. Another theory is that Adam, struggling with his spiritual journey and possible mental health issues, chose to disappear voluntarily. Perhaps he joined a community or group that allowed him to leave his old life behind. The fact that he left behind his car, identification, and personal belongings complicates this theory, but it is not impossible. Some have suggested that Adam may have taken his own life. His increasingly dark comments about death and detachment from his family could point towards such a conclusion. However, no body has ever been found despite extensive searches. There are also more far-reaching speculations. Some theorists believe that Adam may have become involved in a cult or underground community. His fascination with spirituality and detachment from his family lends some credence to this possibility, though again, no direct evidence has ever surfaced.